Welcome to The Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back to my podcast, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. And if you are new here, welcome to The Queen's Lair. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Okay, so I have not covered Black Music Month the way that I wanted to. And I'm not happy about that. So, what I am going to do, I was trying to see if I could do music in between. It's not letting me monetize unless it's like a certain amount of time. I don't really feel like figuring all that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share top music categories or just music that I am listening to, music that I love, and then y'all can get your life however you choose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the R&B and alternative soul. This is actually a list that I currently have on Spotify. So if you're on Spotify and you want to follow the list, the playlist, you certainly can. So I'm going to dig up, let's see, let me tell you what I'm listening to right now. I'm just going to run through some songs. Do you guys remember Lucy Pearl? Lucy Pearl literally was the great culmination of three people from different groups, which I absolutely love. The fact that they even got together was pretty great. I thought that you just never know who knows who out here in these streets, but I loved Lucy Pearl. I think they came together sometime, I want to say it was the late 90s, like 99 or so, and they made music together. Raphael Saadiq, Dawn Robinson, and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. Okay? If you are not familiar with Raphael Saadiq, well, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but he was born Charles Ray Wiggins. He has been probably the top member of Tony. Okay? So if y'all don't know who he is, I can't help you. Dawn Robinson, if you don't know who Dawn Robinson, we don't even need to discuss that. But anyway, if you don't, she was an original member of En Vogue, who's probably one of the best female selling artists group of all time. Then there is Ali Shaheed Muhammad, fellow New Yorker. I believe he's from Brooklyn. I want to say he's from Brooklyn. But anyway, he was the DJ, well, I'm going to say still DJ, for A Tribe Called Quest. He was a member of A Tribe Called Quest. So, if you know Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip, Phife Dawg, may he rest in peace, and Jerobi White. Okay? Listen, when they came together and made music, it was really great. I love the album that they had. I'm trying to see if this is even going to tell me what was the name of the album. So you guys, because I know a lot of people just didn't pick up on them like they should have. I'm doing a search right now. Hold on. Yeah, people didn't pick up on them like they should have. The album was really great. Lucy Pearl, it really was a great album. One of my favorite songs from that album that I keep in rotation. There's actually a few, but Trippin' is one of them that I keep in rotation all the time. Good Love is another song that I keep in rotation from them as well. I'm telling you, my R&B and alternative soul list is fire. So let me just run through some of the songs. Let me tell you what's on there, because y'all got to get down with this. Do you guys know the Amours? So wonderful. These sisters are amazing. They have a song called Mon Amour. You have Lettucey. I've got a little bit of Lettucey on here. I have Mary J. Blige on here. I have Jasmine Sullivan on here. I have Amber Mark on here. I have Esnavi. I don't know if you guys know about Esnavi. There's a song called Morning Dew. That is a great song. And also Dawn Richard from Danity Kane. She's on her independent solo career. She has a great song called Painted Blue. I love all of her music, actually. Dawn Richard, she's good. She's real good. I have some Marsha Ambrosius. I was just talking about Marsha the other day because I was in a chat about something. I think it was a We the Culture chat on Facebook, and they were talking about like what concert was impactful, you know, like one of the best concerts that you went to. And I said, well, it was a Jill Scott concert that was very impactful for me. And Flowetry, this was back in, oh my goodness, I don't even remember what year it was. It may have been like 2008 or something like that, but it was Jill Scott at Dar Constitution Hall in DC, and Flowetry was new on the scene and opened for her. And I was like, oh, who are these ladies? Because it was just their whole vibe. It went with the show, because you know Jill is a whole vibe herself. It was amazing. It was amazing, and I absolutely fell in love with Flowetry's music that night. I was like, okay, I'm on Flowetry. I'm on with them. So Marsha Ambrosius is still doing her thing. I love it. Okay. Who else do I have on here? There's this brother named Olu, O-L-U. He had a song called Beautiful Place and another song called Baby Can't Leave It Alone. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm gonna tell you, that brother had some really good music too. So wherever you are, Alu, hopefully you are doing well in your life. You need to come back out with something, because he was an old school R&B type dude that I really, really loved. Let's see what else is on this playlist. India Ari, of course, you have to. Angie Stone, I mean, you have to. Backstreet Boys. Yes, I got Backstreet Boys on here. This is all sorts of music from all over. You know how you just have like those songs that just make you think of certain times in your life? And I love the song Incomplete. Don't laugh at me. Anyway, Dru Hill, Beauty. Song is amazing. Anthony David, his rendition of Lovely Day is fire. Danielle Brooks. Now, we know her as an actress, but Danielle Brooks, she had a song and she put out a single called Black Woman. Danielle Brooks, if you know who she is, she was, I think her name was Tasty on Orange is the New Black on Netflix. Check it out. Who else do I have on here? There's this sister that used to sing back in the day. I don't know if she's still around doing her thing. Her name is Mauricia Dene. I want to say that she is from Detroit. I hope I'm saying that right. But she has a song called Say You Will. Amazing. There's this producer, Jero Vendel. I believe he is from Amsterdam. And he has a song called West Side. He's a great producer. I even have the song Tainted on here. Slum Village. This is another 313 group. Detroit. What up, though? Yeah, Slum Village is definitely still in rotation for me. Um, let's see who else is on here. Love's Patience. This brother right here is amazing soul music, right? Just when you're looking for clean soul music, not necessarily faith-based soul music, but clean soul music from his album Peace and Love, Tommy Sims. Look him up, because these are musicians. These are true singers and musicians that are just incredible. Incredible. I do have Brandy. Come on now. Brandy, first of all, Brandy is the vocal Bible. Let's this woman her voice has been, I don't even know. I could probably do a whole entire episode on Brandy. Brandy is the vocal Bible. If you are a vocalist, if you are trying to expand your vocal abilities, you need to study Brandy. You need to study Brandy. And I mean Brandy from back in the day to now. Brandy, who I think her vocals are insane. Jasmine Sullivan, who is also on my list, her vocals are just insane. You don't get a lot of artists like this in one scoop. You know, it's amazing. There's a group called We Are King, and it's actually 3 ladies, but I want to say it's only 2 of them now. I think 2 of them were twin sisters, and I think their cousin. I think that's how it goes, but I believe the 3 of them were family. But I'm pretty sure that 2 of them were sisters and twins, actually. They have great music as well. Another person that gets slept on a lot is Amina Butterfly. Do y'all remember Amina Butterfly? She has a twin. I don't think that her talent was displayed well enough when she was, she was married to Peter Guns at one time. I just don't think that she was portrayed well on the show, and it just brought a lot of negativity to her brand. But Amina Butterfly is an exquisite songwriter and vocalist as well. Who else do I have on here? You know what? I have some of the newer folks. Queen Naija. I think Queen Naija has a really great voice as well. I have one of her songs on here. She did kind of her own rendition of Erykah Badu when she's singing about Bag Lady, and she called her song Pack Light. I really liked the version that she did. Some other singers that I'm listening to now, Alex Isley, who is the daughter of one of the Isleys. Her voice is just incredible. She has a new album out as well. Masego, who often does a lot of songs with Alex. Wonderful. Can't forget Yebba. That's another vocal gymnastics chick right there. Yebba is insane with the vocal gymnastics. It's crazy. So I'm just trying to give like a little bit of breakdown on what I have on this list. If you, PJ Morton, JoJo, another one with the vocal gymnastics. These are the folks that I'm listening to. Of course, Usher's always going to be on the list. Tobe and Wigwe. I think it's Tobe. No, let me get it right. Tobe. I think it's Tobe Chukwu Wigwe. I don't think you pronounce the N. Brother from Nigeria. His lineage is from Nigeria. I believe he hails from Houston. Independent artist, but blowing up the charts. There's the artist Her. Just look her up. I mean, just amazing. Robert Glasper. These are the people I'm listening to. Tank and the Bangers. Y'all, Tank and the Bangers are out of New Orleans. Tank, I'm not going to say nothing else. Tank and the Bangers. Bangas. Tank and the Bangers. Look them up. And there's Molly Music. Another great one. I'm telling you, this R&B and alternative soul playlist that I have so far has 82 songs on there. It's 5 hours and 7 minutes of Get Your Life. So if you want to know what I listen to, people always ask me, what artists do you like? Well, I don't think people can really tell like what music I'm into and all of that, because I love everything. I really do. I can crunch down with a country song. Country is probably last on the list, but there are a few country songs that I do love. Rhythm and blues, of course. Gospel is at the top. I just love artists who do different things. I don't like when artists are doing what everybody else is doing. I love the fact that you can, get on a song and, use your vocal ability for the instrument. So I love groups like Take Six, who will physically use their bodies, thumping on their chests, or, they could be making these crazy sounds with their mouth or whatever, and it mimics instruments, like things like that. I love stuff like that. Just different, just different. If you're whistling, one thing I love about whistling too is that my dad used to whistle like a bird. Like, he could literally sound like a bird, and I don't know how that brother did that, but I don't know if it's something you could teach, because he tried to teach me so many times. But I know how to whistle, but not like that. He can whistle mimicking the sound of a bird outside, which is crazy to me. Not a lot of people can do that, so I think that was really cool. But yeah, music has always been a big thing in my household. My dad grew up singing for years, maybe since 6, 7 years old. I actually have pictures of him as a young kid in boys' choirs, with his robe and everything. Like, it's really crazy how much music has impacted my family. My mom has been singing for many, many years, since she was pretty much, I would say, junior high school age. And yeah, everybody has this musical talent that is amazing. And I know that is another piece to come in this whole brand is, I think film, I know media is, of course, my bread and butter, but I know that film and music will definitely be something somewhere in there. I don't know how it's going to work, but I know it's coming, because so many people are aligning around me about this, and I'm like, whoa, or they're like, hey, I thought about you for said project and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow. So I know that's coming. So I will be working on some things in the background, and I will be announcing stuff soon, hopefully before the end of 2022. But yeah, music is huge. If you want the link to this, my R&B and alternative soul playlist, I will link it in the description of this audio so that you guys will have it. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of cover a little bit of music stuff for Black Music Month. This is not the way that I wanted to cover it, but I at least wanted to give a little commentary on some stuff. And if you go back several episodes, I gave a commentary on, oh gosh, it was this brother's live album that just completely, just like, it transports you to another place. Luke James, I did a recap of his live album that he recently did, and I was just like, yo, this is amazing. I think it came out last year, but the name of it is called Alive, a Live Sensation. So if you guys listen to that, enjoy it, dissect it, consume it, it is amazing. I don't think I've heard a live album like that in a very, very long time. So enjoy these last, 4 days of the month. I can't believe it. We are literally halfway through 2022. We've got 6 months left, and we still got some time. So if you guys want to really get crack-a-lackin', now would be the time, because we've got 2 quarters. We're getting past the 2 quarters, and there's still time to switch things around and get on a different path. Like I said, there's a lot of things coming in the film realm, and I know music will be tied into it as well. And I'm super excited about it because, like I said, people are just kind of aligning in ways that I'm just like, whoa, how is this even happening? So anyway, you guys, like I said, I'm gonna link this playlist so that you guys can see what's on this playlist. Like I said, there's about 80 something songs on there. All right. Like, share, subscribe to this podcast. Share it with someone that you think would find it helpful. We give a lot of great tips on here, especially dealing with entrepreneurship and small business and just all things lifestyle. If you let me know, tag me on Instagram at Onyx Queen Media, and I will repost you in my stories as a shout out and thank you. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.